welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another plant video. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about all of the plants that I haven't talked about in a hot minute. It's not because I don't love them anymore. Like, I really do. I love all my plants. They're like, can you look at how beautiful? I love it. But I've been kind of caught up in that whirlwind of hoya. Hoyas are definitely like my #1 top favorite plant right now, and I just give them all my attention. So I figured today I would give the rest of my plants some attention, considering I haven't really been showing them too often, and I want you guys to know that they're still here, they're still alive, they're still very content with my care. But yeah, that's pretty much why I'm making this video today. I have not been doing anything, and I decided that I needed to get my butt up and film a video because I keep making excuses. I have a lot of stuff to do, but for some weird reason, the best time to film for me is when I want to procrastinate, because then I feel in my brain like I'm getting something done, even though I'm not getting the priority things done. I don't know. But yeah, no, we're gonna be talking about some plants today. I'm super excited. Let's just go ahead and get into it because I can blabber on for what seems like forever. The first plant that I'm gonna talk about is the one that is staring you. Oh my goodness, my dogs want to come inside. My dog just came inside and he wanted to say hi. This is Lucas. Want to say hi to the camera? Yes. Who's sweet boy? Okay, I guess he might be a little bit of today's video. And the first plant that I'm going to talk to you guys about is the plant that's staring you right in the face. It's my Anthurium clarinervium. I got this plant a while back. I want to say it was last summer. It's been almost a year that I've had it. It's gotten a little on the leggy side. I don't really know how to fix that. It's in my greenhouse right now and it's actually kind of outgrowing the space. I don't know. It's cute. I really love it still. It actually lost a leaf recently, and surprisingly, it was not the leaf that came in the mail that was broken, which is this leaf right here. I've managed to fix it with some tape, and the leaf is like still super intact. But yeah, this is my Anthurium clarinervium. I got it from Plant That Plant. I did an unboxing on it, so if you guys want to check out what it looked like back then, you can see that. But it still hasn't really woken up for spring quite just yet, but I can't wait for it to do that and give me some new leaves. But yeah, that is my first plant. That's my Anthurium clarinervium. Super cute. I love it. It was my first Anthurium ever, and I think it will forever hold that place in my heart. The next plant that I want to talk about is my Pilea peperimoides. So this guy was actually on the brink of death. Like, it was gonna die. Like, this plant, I am so surprised that it came back to life. I don't know if it actually is supposed to go dormant in the winter or if it's just my plant that I wasn't really giving it the right conditions that I wanted, but I actually ended up taking it outside, and this is pretty much like all growth from just sticking it outside. I think I showed it in the video when I was setting up my greenhouse. That's what it was looking like back then. And I was hoping that the greenhouse would sort of bring it back to life, but in fact, the greenhouse ended up making it worse because it was getting too much light. So I ended up moving it back under where my porch area and like all my other hoyas are. So that's pretty much why she looks a lot better now. You can tell that this is the side of the plant where it doesn't get enough sun, but this side is looking real cute. So I actually kind of fell out of love with this plant for a while because I was struggling with it so much. Like, I didn't want it to die necessarily, because this is one of the plants that I think really started my journey on all of the plants, you know. But I don't know. She bounced back for me, and I'm enjoying her a little bit more. I think that if you have your Pilea there sitting there and it's like dying on you and you're sad because you saw all of these people with these wonderful Pileas and you wonder how do you get it to look like that? I think the answer is more light. Like, I really think that's the answer, because I don't have like a ton of light in my house, and I think that might have been why it was dying on me. I also started watering it with rainwater, but I really don't keep that much of an eye on it. So I don't want to say neglect it, because it's probably not neglect. I'm just letting you know, maybe if you have a little area outside, you might want to move it out there. Anyway, the next plant that I want to talk about is my Dischidia ovata, or Dischidia ovata, which I have learned is actually the correct way of saying this plant's name. This is a beautiful, beautiful baby. So it looks very similar to a Peperomia beetle, I think that's what they call it, and it's not the same plant. This plant is much more like, I don't want to say succulent because it's not even succulent. It's like thinner almost, and it just, you can tell that it's a different plant. Like the stems are totally different, and it's just, it's beautiful. Both of the plants are absolutely stunning, but this plant is the plant that I actually got from Tall Plants. I think this was only $7 when I bought it, and it wasn't really trailing out of its pot. I don't feel like you can really tell how much it's trailing out of its pot because I actually ended up like sort of folding it in to make it look a little bit more full, but it's gotten quite a bit bigger, and I adore this plant. You don't need to pay attention to it at all, and I think that's why I love it so much. I don't remember the last time I watered this. I'm a terrible plant mom. I'm a busy plant mom, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, but this plant is so perfect. I love it so much. I actually also have another Dischidia ovata that looks pretty different in leaf shape, and I got that one from Lessyasleaves. That one is outside. It was inside for a pretty long amount of time, like during the winter, just because I was scared that it was gonna, you know, freeze on me. So I took it inside, and then once I moved it back outside, I'm positive that the light change made it kind of freak out a little bit. So now it's like super sun stressed and it looks beautiful, but now I'm even more happy that I have two different kinds of Dischidia ovatas, because this one is green and lush and beautiful, and that one is like a super beautiful purpley red color. The leaves are like different and have like a different texture, so I don't really know if the name specifically is different for both of the Dischidias. I know that Lessyasleaves sort of grows their plants like internally. They don't source from other places, so that's probably why it looks different. But this one is the one that I wanted to show y'all today, and I guess I'll also put another, you know, video here for comparison of what the other one looks like. But I just adore this plant, and I'm really happy to see it like waking up for the spring because it looks absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this is my Dischidia ovata, and then I have a Peperomia here who I never got an ID for. Like, I never got an ID for this plant. I always thought like maybe it's some like weird hybrid of a beetle or something. I don't know. But the leaves are like very succulent looking. Some of them look different than other leaves, which I think is a little strange. Like some of them are very smooth. So like this whole trail here is like a smooth plant where the rest of them sort of have this like texture. Don't really know what's up with that. It's cute. I am enjoying it. It's one of the Peperomias, I think, in my collection that have not made me upset. If you have an ID for me, it would be appreciated. If you want to, you know, just guess down below, that'd also be pretty cool. I think I remember I had like come to terms that maybe it might be a Foresterii or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'll put it on the screen, but I don't know if that's what it is. But yeah, this is my, I think, one of the last Peperomias that I really have. I have this one, an Incana, and a Silver Ripple. They're all doing pretty well, but this is one that has been, you know, bringing a little bit of joy into my life during these quarantine days. And then I have this plant. This is my Marble Queen Pothos, who I used to not really enjoy for like a hot minute there. I was like, why don't you ever do anything? I don't understand. But then I talked about it with somebody online. I don't remember who exactly I had the conversation with. I think she was another YouTuber, but we like sent each other pictures of our pothos, and we were like, I don't understand, like this plant does nothing. Like but I think that's the reason why I have kind of been enjoying it recently, just because I haven't done anything to this plant and you are still alive. How are you still alive, friend? But yeah, I don't know. It's been chilling. It's been doing its thing, and honestly, like, I have been really seeing the beauty in a lot of my plants recently because I am on a plant ban. I'm on a plant ban. I refuse to buy any plants until after I get my job back. So I'm pretty much like just I'm quitting cold turkey, y'all. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to just like hope that my big like birthday hauls that I had are gonna like hold me off because I cannot buy any more plants. So looking at these beautiful pothos and seeing like the sort of simplistic beauty of them has really like gotten me through the days when I want a new plant, you know? But yeah, this is my Marble Queen pothos. And then the next plant that I want to show you guys is my Philodendron atabapoense. So you can't really see it. I need to show it to you. This plantaroo right here came to me as a little cutting, and I was so excited for it. I got this from Plant Me Ashley. She sent me a care package when I was having like a very rough time. It was really sweet. I am really happy that she sent this to me because it looks absolutely stinking awesome. Those leaves though on Instagram asked me about it the other day, and she was actually unfurling this leaf right here, and I was like, yeah, no, my plant's doing pretty good. I kind of have it like tucked behind where my hoyas are, and it's in leca, so I'm not really like super attentive to this plant. And I don't know, I saw the new leaf come out and she came out so cutely that I figured I needed to give her a little bit more attention. She's coming out with another leaf right here. Not sure if you guys can really tell, but right there, come out with something new. So I need to start giving it more attention. I started giving all of my plants in leca some nutrients, so I think that's probably why she popped out that leaf. But she's pretty. I like her. I like her dark red backing. It's super beautiful. The next plant is my Monstera siltepecana. So this plant I got on Josh's Frogs, I think, a hot while back, and it's been through some stuff. I kind of like got sick of the way that it was like growing, because like I wanted it. I know it's very obvious that this thing needs a moss pole or something, but it's kind of like it's a terrarium plant at this point. Like it's got real tiny leaves, and that's pretty much what Josh's Frog sort of specializes in, like terrarium plants, you know, Josh's Frogs. But this plant was on their site and it's super cool looking. I actually don't even remember what it looked like whenever I got it, but I've had to cut this thing back like so many times. I've taken multiple cuttings from it. I've given it to friends. I've traded them away, and it still looks like this now. But I need to give it a moss pole. I need to repot it, and I need to just give it some love, because right now it looks cute like this, which is the reason why I'm like keeping it this way. But I know that I need to get it to climb something. I'm just way too lazy to make moss poles. I don't know how people do it. But yeah, this is my Monstera siltepecana. The next plant that I haven't shown in a while has been my Monstera peru. So this guy came out with a little like branch that started growing out this way and not really like growing against the stick. So I ended up cutting that off, but ever since I did cut that off, it decided to do nothing. So now it's here with a dying leaf, and it still looks real pretty. I need to actually like clean the leaves off a little bit because I'm noticing that there's some dust on it, but it's still a really cool plant. I still really enjoy it, and I am hoping that the cutting that I took off of it will end up looking a little bit cuter than this plant, and then maybe I'll give this plant away or trade it away or something. But yeah, I really do love my Monstera. They're super cool looking. And then I think the last plant that I'm going to talk about is this Philodendron brandi. So this Philodendron brandi I got as like a 3-inch plant, and it was actually being sold by my local garden center, and can you believe that this thing was only like $3? I've seen them go for like ridiculous prices now, and it hurts my heart because it's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be selling that plant that I got for $3 for like 50. Don't do that. But I don't know. This plant has not really been a super great grower for me. I need to, once again, I need it to either climb something or I need to repot it. I don't really 100% know what to do. I've started giving it a little bit more light, but the leaves that have started coming out have been like real tiny, as you guys can see. So I'm contemplating what to do with this guy. It hasn't really grown that much. This is like a really slow grower apparently. It's still up there as one of my favorites. It's just is growing a little weird for me. But yeah, these are all of the plants that I really wanted to talk about today. Again, I'm in quarantine, I'm on a plant ban. I really want to just, you know, love the plants that I have now because it's a rough time for everybody. So hopefully everybody's out there and they're staying safe and they're staying healthy and you guys are social distancing like you're supposed to. And for all of my healthcare workers and all of my essential workers out there, thank you guys for helping us all out as a community. I appreciate you. I hope that everybody and anybody also appreciates you. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button down below, and if you like me and you like plant videos, go ahead and subscribe if you want to. But that's gonna be it for today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye! There's an ice cream truck that's passing by. I know that you can hear that on my phone because my phone picks up like the most random noises. It like picks up my dog like snorting and stuff. So there's no doubt in my mind that that ice cream truck is on this recording.